It is a gathering of purpose-driven women. Women who would not be put down by their circumstances. Women who are determined to make their families and society better. Women who are determined to build the economy of Benue State and Nigeria as a whole. This is the Women Economic Summit, especially organized to celebrate the making of economically empowered women. Aimed at training and equipping the women of Benue State, this economic summit was preceded by a 2-month intensive training in 4 unique areas of specialization.
We have those that are trained in fishery, others in pig fattening, agro-marketing, and then poultry production. However, we try to combine this program with an entrepreneurship program.
Like me, I'm in marketing. I can now do my business successfully. I can now know how to employ people on my business and how to keep my records.
Through this program, it helps me a lot that I cannot even touch my savings. I will keep them so that I have more yams the next season.
With the business plan that we've been trained, we've been told that we should separate business money. Even if I'm taking it, it should be from my own salary, from that business.
Over 1,000 rural women participated, and out of those women, 841 were selected.
And today, these 770 women are not only excited about completing their training, but also about receiving soft loans that would enable them set up and successfully run their businesses.
ESLF itself has also been able to help some of them with startup capital and then help them to set up their businesses.
It's something very important the First Lady of Benue State has brought to the women of Benue State, and with this, the economy of the whole will really improve.
If you pay your loan successfully, you will get another loan, even bigger than that one. I will continue with my business, and my business will increase.
With their training that they've now had at EDC, we hope that they'll be able to now run a business, effectively, and then also in turn empower other women with either employing them or being able to also empower them by themselves creating their own businesses.
We are proud that we have the First Lady who have the women of Benue State at heart, that she has helped us to attend this course, and we have even gotten certificates because we have graduated, and that made us very, very proud.
The reason behind the smiles, joy, and transformation in the lives of these hundreds of women is Dr. Mrs. Eunice Otom, the founder and chairperson of Eunice Spring of Life Foundation and the First Lady of Benue State, Nigeria.
And the only way you can appreciate such efforts is to take every step of your business activity seriously, and God Himself will bless the work of your hands.
Driven by a passion to see every woman in Benue State maximize her God-given potential, Dr. Eunice Otom has also given a voice for the women in her beloved state where they were previously not heard.
Another goal of the organization has to do with the promotion of gender equality, gender inclusiveness in decision making and in all spheres of life. As I speak to you now, we have 7 women as candidates for chairmanship for the local government election under the platform of the APC. It is historic because this has never happened in the state. So by and large, the activities of ESLF through the leadership of Her Excellency are beginning to yield fruit.
Amazingly, this is only one of the many great projects that Dr. Eunice Otom does through the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation.
The foundation has 3 thematic areas of operation: health, education, empowerment. And our empowerment has a bias in agriculture.
Under those 3 thematic areas, we have several projects that we have implemented.
In these 3 thematic areas, there is something that runs through: women and youth empowerment. So whether we're doing agric, we're looking at how do we empower women and youth.
And the motive behind all this is simple.
The founder, Her Excellency, wanted an organization that would birth her dream of a society without barriers to decent living.
If you look at the goals of ESLF, it talks about ending poverty, end hunger, promote healthy living, healthy well-being for the people.
And the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation's strategy to achieve these goals are exceptional.
We came up with a strategic plan. A document was produced, and then structures put in place. A work plan was developed, and then implementation of the work plan.
In 2016, we have started a literacy competition along with a read aloud concept. And these are now projects that, were given birth by the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation under the thematic area of education. The women that we're now going to commence their training through the Center for Entrepreneurship.
We recognized that the next step was to empower these women to start something.
Hence the Women Economic Summit. But women are not the only ones benefiting from the benevolence of Dr. Eunice Otom. Many young people have benefited from the operations of Eunice Spring of Life Foundation. Again, Nibiam is one of such, for whom ESLF set up a viable poultry business.
She gave me money, about 300,000, to start a poultry farm. Now that I have the poultry, I've sold some of them, but remain just few of them.
Following many years of drug and substance abuse, Ogen Nibiam lost his mind and became a nuisance to his family and society. His addiction to drugs led him to roam the streets naked, harming lives and destroying properties.
I destroy my father's house, and that makes my father illness. And my mother, she's suffering now because of the drugs I was taking.
But in the midst of Ogen's dire and hopeless situation, ESLF stepped in, paying for his much-needed rehabilitation program, giving him a life skill and rekindling his dream of a great and fulfilling life.
The First Lady took me to NDLE, then treated me and I'm out. While now I'm feeling better.
We have people that have had a total reformation in their lives. We are happy that they are better than what they were in the past.
Health is another sector that is very dear to Dr. Eunice Otom's heart, and for a very special reason.
I lost my mom through cancer when I was just a teenager. And it was quite challenging. But now I know that if she got that needed support, she could have been alive today. So I have been challenged through that experience to support people in whatever way I can.
This passion has sparked Dr. Eunice Otom's fight against cancer and other health challenges.
We have been involved in creating awareness, letting our people know that the best method of avoiding is to prevent them in the first place. So we have had sensitization programs, we have had campaigns, we have had cancer walks. The foundation is treating 14 cancer patients at the moment.
Patricia Egu is one of the thousands of people who are very grateful for ESLF's timely interventions.
I was still breastfeeding when I discovered a lump on the breast. It was developing so fast. I was depressed, I was unhappy, but I just have to let my husband know about it. He had to write to the Minister of Women Affairs, and they accepted helping us, and that was the best thing in our lives. I was so happy.
Now, Patricia is hopeful about staying alive and raising and educating her children. Speaking of education, it is said that education is the bedrock of any ideal society. With this in mind, the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation is committed to educating the youth of Benue State. This they do in different ways.
In 2016, we have started a literacy competition along with a read aloud concept. We also provide students with scholarships.
Most of the orphans we have on our payroll, we take care of the whole school fees, and sometimes we even go ahead to take care of their personal needs.
Peter Agwer is one of the many who have benefited from the Foundation's scholarship program.
After I left secondary school, my father told me that she will not be able to sponsor me because it's no financially buoyant, and I was given a very huge amount of money for my school fees. In fact, everything I needed as of then, I was given the money to do.
For him, it was just through text messages, and I never met him. I don't know how he looks, but I've continued to give him that support.
The dream I had of being an accountant, I will still be able to fulfill it, and I'm very, very happy for and grateful for that.
Peter, Patricia, Ogun, Becky, Uto and Catherine are only few of the thousands of people in Benue State whose lives have been positively impacted by Dr. Eunice Otom's compassion and selflessness. Through life-transforming surgeries, free medical interventions, scholarships and various forms of empowerment, countless people are all eternally grateful for the timely help that ESLF brought their way.
May God grant her more years.
I would like to say the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation, indeed they are wonderful, happy and grateful for the work they are doing, and she should keep up the work.
Even though the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation has recorded so much success in just 1 year, it is only inspired to do much more.
Going forward, I believe, particularly having seen the impact and the great feeling it gives me as an individual, I'm encouraged to do more so that we can ensure that together our people enjoy a decent, healthy life.
Driven with the passion to make more impact in Benue State and Nigeria, the Eunice Spring of Life Foundation call for more partnerships in Nigeria and beyond.
We believe that the little efforts we have put will encourage others to give their support and make us do more.
We call upon our future partners to come on board, team up with us so that we can do more, touch more lives, have many more people smile and be empowered to ensure that our society gets better.